Today we were discussing a topic that resonates at the core of our beings: personal wellness. In the previous episodes, we've journeyed together through the art of self-friendship, examining our inner strengths and weaknesses, and we've explored the tools to build these internal relationships. Now, let's continue our journey by looking at wellness more generally. You're listening to Changes Begin Small with Damian President. Changes Begin Small will help you take action in your life with intention and purpose. In each episode, I invite you to take action to live the life that you want. Wellness is intrinsically linked to self-friendship because it involves treating yourself with the same care, respect, and kindness that you would offer a friend. Engaging in wellness practices is a way of showing love and commitment to yourself, ensuring that your physical, mental, and emotional needs are met. In essence, pursuing wellness is a profound act of being a good friend to yourself. Wellness is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's deeply personal, often intimate, and always evolving. Sure, it's the physical, but it's also our emotional state and the clarity of our minds. As we navigate through this episode, I invite you to ponder, what does wellness mean to me? Is it a vigorous run at dawn, a meditative pause at noon, or the warmth of a blanket and a good book at dusk? Together, let's discover the unique shape of your wellness landscape and how you can cultivate a life that not only nurtures but celebrates your personal definition of well-being. When we speak of wellness, it's easy to conjure images of early morning jogs, spas, they're often even called wellness spa or wellness hotel, or to think about plates filled with vibrant greens. But personal wellness is multifaceted. It's the food we eat, sure, but it's also the thoughts we nurture and the spaces we create to be able to breathe deeply. To define personal wellness is to understand it is a state of harmony between the body, mind, and spirit. It's the feeling of vitality that courses through us when we take care of our physical health, the sense of peace we experience when our mental state is balanced, and the joy that fills us when our spiritual life is nourished. But it's okay if you disagree with me, because your wellness is yours to define. It might mean strength and endurance for some, flexibility and balance for others. Emotionally, it could be the resilience to face life's upturns and downturns, or the capacity for joy and awe in everyday moments. Mentally, it might look like a sharp, focused mind, or one that dreams in vivid colors. Spiritually, maybe it's a deep connection to the surrounding world, a religious practice, or a quiet inner peace. So ask yourself, what practices make me feel most alive? What habits contribute to my sense of serenity and fulfillment? It's in these answers that your personal wellness takes shape, one that respects your innate rhythms and honors your innermost needs. Once you have your personal definition of wellness, the invitation now is to seek it actively in your life. Seeking wellness is a proactive journey, one that calls for intention, action, and sometimes the courage to step out of your comfort zones. Imagine wellness as a garden within you. Like any garden, it requires tending. This tending comes in the form of choices about how you eat, move, rest, and connect. It's about planting the seeds of habits that serve you and weeding out the ones that hinder your growth. It's okay to start small. Maybe it's as simple as integrating a morning stretch to awaken your body, or take a daily walk to clear your mind. Carve out moments for meditation to soothe your spirit. Remember, the pursuit of wellness is a series of small steps that lead to significant transformation. So start small. But seeking wellness is also about listening. Listening to the feedback your body gives you, the whispers of your mind, and the longings of your spirit. It's about adjusting your actions so that they align with your deepest values and your vision for your own well-being. Now that you have an idea of what personal wellness means to you, the next step is to weave some wellness practices into your everyday life. Integration is key. That is, making wellness not an occasional activity, but a part of your routine. To help you, I have 10 ideas of wellness practices. 1. Take the stairs whenever possible for a quick cardio workout. 2. Choose salads with a variety of veggies and some protein for a nutritious meal. 3. At various moments throughout the day, incorporate 5 deep breaths to help you reset your mind. 4. If you have to go on a meeting with someone, you could suggest a walk-in meeting to combine movement with productivity. 5. Set reminders to drink water throughout the day so that you can stay well hydrated. 6. Use a standing desk to reduce the risk associated with prolonged sitting. 7. Start your day with a stretching routine to awaken your body. It could even be before you get out of bed. 8. Spend a few minutes each evening writing down things you are grateful for. 9. Intentionally look for awe and wonder in your everyday activities. It could be an unusual flower or rain on a sunny day. And 10. Dedicate time on the weekend to prepare healthy meals for the week ahead. You can see that this list has activities that take a range of different times. You don't have to make it hard. Find something that integrates into your routine that will work well for you. And as you anchor these practices into your day, notice how even the smallest changes begin to make a difference in how you experience your life. Maybe a brisk walk in the fresh air, for example, helps you clear your mind. Or you notice that a few minutes of gratitude uplifts you. Or even that, a conscious pause as you savor your meal to feel the texture, to feel the flavor, can nourish not just your body, but also your soul. Let's also embrace flexibility within our wellness routines. Life is fluid, and so too should be our approach to wellness. It's not about rigidity. It's about creating a wellness practice that adapts with you, one that's forgiving and one that bends and changes as you change. As you walk, maybe crawl, down the path of personal wellness, you're bound to encounter barriers. These hurdles can take many forms: a demanding schedule, waning motivation, or even lack of resources. But these barriers are not the end of the journey. They are challenges that invite you to be resourceful and resilient. So when time seems scarce, it's about prioritizing. Maybe you can wake up 5 minutes earlier to meditate, or prepare a healthy meal the night before. When motivation dips, anchor back to your why. Connect back to your why, your reason for pursuing wellness, and let it inspire you. Sometimes our barriers are internal. It's that voice that tells us it's too late, it's too hard, or it's not worth the effort. You can counter this voice by doing micro actions and celebrating your small victories. Let every step that you take be a testament to your dedication, no matter how small it is. You know that we like small changes here because we know that with continuous small changes and small actions, this is one way that we can create big transformations. Now let's look at a listener question. How do I balance acknowledging my weaknesses without letting them overshadow my strengths in my self-relationship? That's a good question because, as we discussed in the previous episode, it's so easy for us to focus on our weaknesses. And so this is why I emphasize that it's important to also recognize your strengths. This is very important for wellness because it requires mindful awareness where you objectively observe areas for growth without self-judgment. That's the hard part, right? It's about noticing, oh, I'm not perfect here, and that's okay. It can help to practice gratitude daily. Reflect on your strengths and what you're thankful for about yourself. This fosters a positive mindset and appreciates your multifaceted nature. Remember that wellness is about nurturing all parts of yourself. So when you think about a weakness that you have, combine it or connect it to one of your strengths. And think about how you can use your strength as a catalyst for personal development. So instead of focusing on the weakness, focus on using your strengths That's going to take work. If you're used to acknowledging your weaknesses, if you're used to focusing on your weaknesses, it's going to be hard for you to start giving even more space to your strengths. But that's the work. If you have a question, you can reach out and ask it by emailing contact@changesbigandsmall.com. As we wrap up today's exploration of defining and seeking your personal wellness, we recognize that wellness is a deeply individual pursuit, a compilation of practices that honor our bodies, challenge our minds, and nourish our spirits. Embrace this journey with kindness. And remember that wellness is not a destination, but a way of living. In the next episode, we'll turn our attention to happiness and look at some strategies for cultivating joy. We will uncover the proactive steps you can take to infuse your daily routine with happiness. Until next time, be well. If you've enjoyed listening to this episode, please help me share it with more people by leaving a review. If you have a question or if you want to be a guest on the show, reach me at contact@changesbigandsmall.com. Remember, change begins with one small step. Have a great week.